Beautiful, isn't it? SDG helps us keep it that way. SDG, also known as Sustainable Development Goals, are a universal call to action to end poverty, protect the planet, and ensure that all people enjoy peace and prosperity by 2030. Hi, my name is Nasil Sinan, and I'm a robotics engineer. Let's learn more about SDGs with the help of wedding cake model developed by Stockholm Resilience Center.
The cake is divided into three sections: biosphere, society, and the economy. Biosphere consists of four challenges: working on climate change, improving land and ocean, and further sanitation and drinking water for all. Moving ahead to society. Society consists of eight goals. These goals create an equitable, just, and resilient society. And final slab of economy represents four goals that guide us in fostering decent work, industry innovation, and sustainable production. The 17th goal flags the importance of collaboration across the globe to make SDGs a success.
Why are the goals important? The numbers speak for themselves. 36.8 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide emission related to just energy. 2.2 billion people lack safely managed drinking water. 675 million people still live in the dark. 575 million in extreme poverty. 300 million will lack basic literacy. Where do we fit in? Being a robotics engineer means we work on robotics and automation to make everyone's lives better. Let me further elaborate. Robots can be classified into industrial and service robots. Let's have a look at industrial robot. Industrial robot, by definition given by International Federation of Robotics, are automatically controlled multipurpose manipulator, programmable and reprogrammable in three or more axes, which can be either fixed in place or mobile for use in industrial automation applications. Industrial robots are primarily designed for manufacturing and industrial tasks. They are used to perform repetitive, precise, and often heavy-duty operations within controlled environments. As you can see on the right side, the packaging is done by industrial robots, specifically kinematic articulated robotic arms, picking and placing packages. In workplaces as such, safety measures are of utmost importance. Industrial robots often involve physical barriers, light curtains, and restricted access to protect human workers. Further, they require operators to be trained and skilled around the robots. Moving on to service robots. Service robots are robots that serve, assist, or interact with humans. They have broad range of applications, including healthcare, hospitality, agriculture, logistics, education, cleaning, and more. A basic classification is the need for a trained professional operator, and hence the name professional service robots. Whereas consumer robots are relatively friendly and require no such personnel. A special type of robot would be AMR, also known as autonomous mobile robots. These traditionally have mobile and manipulator unit and are found on manufacturing floors. You can consider them to be a sandwich of features available on both industrial and service robots. Now the big question, can these robots solve these issues? The answer isn't all that simple. They can't entirely solve these issues, that is left to us human beings. Although they streamline tasks at great efficacy so that we can make SDG a success. Let me speak in detail regarding solutions for Goal 2, Zero Hunger. Currently, the world is plagued by food insecurity, waste, and loss, lack of efficient supply chains, limited access to agricultural knowledge and technology, high costs, and labor shortages. Robotics can offer decent solutions to these problems. It is important to adopt smart farming, as you can see on the image on the left. That is, usage of IoT, also known as Internet of Things, being connected to the cloud based system to ensure that everyone receives the benefits mentioned and also delivers seamless management of crops. Robots deliver numerous advantages, but we also need to consider ethical problems that come with it. We would need to upskill the workforce and provide efficient channeling of jobs to laborers who will be impacted by these changes. We would need to bolster up data privacy tools as data might be prone to hacking. There might be a chance of disparity created due to imbalance in availability of robotic tech. Further, we would also need to keep an eye on environmental impact as well. In conclusion, considering all the areas robots can help us improve, it is a must to the development of a society.